Hi, my name is Dominic, and I'm going to walk you through a quick demo of how to install Shop with Friends on your store. Go ahead and get started. And the first thing we're going to do is style the poll. We just want this to match your brand. If you have a light colored store and a branding color, we want to go ahead and choose light or dark, and then you can add any custom color you'd like or any of our presets. In this example, I'll just choose black, and then I can hit next. The next item that we want to set up is if you'd like to add the floating widget, you can decide if it only shows on mobile and or desktop, and then we want to change the branding color again. So we'll go ahead and leave it at black, and then you also have the customization. You can choose any color you'd like. Maybe we already have a floating widget in the bottom left. We can just add one to the bottom right here. And then you have complete flexibility as well to change sort of the height of the tool. If you want to stack a couple of them, this just gives you the freedom to do that. And then you can also see how it's going to look on mobile or desktop. And then we can go ahead and hit next. Another product that we offer, which you can add both or choose one or the other, is adding it to the actual product page. You'll see it here below. Will automatically add itself below the add to cart, and again, you have customization to choose what this can look like. So if you don't want this to be a background color, you could choose this to be white, and you could have a nice border color and a text color, just to make sure that this matches your style. And again, you can choose things like roundness on the button itself or the thickness of the item, just to make sure this sticks to your branding. These are not required tools, but we recommend all of them at the same time. That's going to be the most effective for users to find this and adopt the tool. When you're ready, you can go ahead and hit next. And another great feature that we have is the AI prompt. This only shows one time for the entire user's history. Instead of showing the smallest prompt, it actually shows a medium drawer. This really has a magnificent boost on user engagement. We actually see 2.5 times the number of adoption of the tool just by educating the user on what they're actually getting into. They can see what they're going to poll about, and it just gives them a little bit more information. Again, this is optional, but we highly recommend this. This is one of the most effective ways to have the tool on. When you're ready, you can go ahead and hit next. And this is how pricing works. We're always going to be performance-based pricing. There's no upfront costs, and we always guarantee a 10x ROI based on whichever tier you fall into. And we give you this helpful calculator to kind of give you an estimation of what you can expect once you install the tool. So, if you have, 50,000 monthly visitors, you can see here that we expect to be able to drive somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000 for you guys, and you're most likely going to end up in our 99 tier. Every store is slightly different. This is just meant to give you the best guess that we have. And when you're ready, you can just hit authorize. And on this page, you're not accepting any charges as of today. It's just approving the usage-based billing so that after you generate that revenue, we can bill you at the end of the month. So you can go ahead and hit approve. And the very last step we need to do is enable polls in your theme. So we just need to open the theme editor here. This is going to open a new tab for you. We haven't lost our place on the previous one. This is going to load your theme and add polls here. And then what we can do is go ahead and hit save in the top right-hand corner. And that's it. We can go ahead and close this tab here, and we are all done setting up. After you complete finish, we will direct you to the dashboard, where you'll have access to all of the features that you just went through just below. And as revenue and polls start to come in, you'll start to see this here on the upper dashboard. Hope this was helpful. Thanks so much.